coming up on this episode.
But as you can see, patient is really emaciated. I mean, this is a pretty bad case.
I don't think you understand, because your dog is dying. It may not make it through the night. It was out in the sun too long.
Shit.
First, can we start with the fact that I'm sick? I'm sick and no one gives a shit that I'm sick. I don't even get a fucking day off. They still make me come to work and I'm sick. Look at me, I'm sick. I'm sick and nobody cares. There's like no love. No one gives a shit. Y'all call out sick. Oh, I've got cramps. I can't come to work. I don't even get sympathy. Do you know these people call me at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm dying, and they're like, why are you asleep? So the wolf hybrid, oh, I love wolf hybrids. We see a lot of wolf hybrids because people breed wolves. That gorgeous dog, I got a text message at, the wee hours of the morning because I don't get to sleep at all. I'm not allowed to. And they said that they were bringing a wolf hybrid that doesn't like men, so they needed, a woman to kind of help handle it. But my guys they're pretty girly, so it worked out okay. The dog was okay with my crew, so he's gonna get neutered. So there's a question. You're not really supposed to have wolf hybrids. That's like a big deal. Alma has turned into a psychotic bitch, okay? So ever since she decided to be a mom, she's like, oh my God. Ever since she decided to adopt kids, she's just become like this, oh my God, as a matter of fact, she's decided to be straight. Alma, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna confront her on that because she was much happier when she was gay. Come here. Well, I don't want to be talking behind your back to the world. I talk to your face about it. No, I just wanted you to know we were talking about this yesterday. I don't remember with who, because I talk about you to everybody. But you, now that you're straight, you're always in a shit mood. That's what dick does to people. Now you know. You were much happier when you were with Claudia, right? Yes. Okay. You were always in a good mood.
No, you know why I came in like this? Because I was just on the phone with her. Because you're in my life, not because I'm not.
I was in your life then too. So something has changed, and you know what it is? You know what it is? It's dick. You are allergic to penis because you are in a shit mood. She's always PMSing. Oh my God, come here. Come on, baby. Come here. Come here, my little love bucket. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, how will I sleep now knowing that you won't sleep with me? I would rather have this than that any day of the week.
Prince's owner came in 2 weeks ago and wanted to get medication for Princess. Said his dog had an ear infection and that it's had an ear infection before, so he didn't bring the dog with him. He just wanted to pick up medication. That was 2 weeks ago. I told him he didn't bring the dog in to make sure it was just an ear infection, not a boxtail or anything going on with the ear. Finally brought her in today. The right ear is severely infected. It's just really painful for the dog, inflamed. We clipped it and cleaned it, and we're going to send some medication home. We check in a week to see the inflammation has gone down and we're able to treat the ear better.
Doctor!
She knows. Can you email the confirmation?
Shit.
Hey, give me the clippers. Give me the cutters. Give me the cutters.
Oh, looks awesome.
Yeah, right.
Mike, want me to wait again?
When you got clips,
Quiet.
I'll transfer.
Watch your lights, okay? Just be careful here with the mama.
Temperature is 102.5. I don't know exactly though. Hold on.
Okay, hold this mouth open, Mike.
Yes, ma'am.
I want 20 milligrams by 4. Yeah.
Come on.
I'll take it. There's the cakes. Okay, so this case is very interesting. Upon initial presentation for this case, very lethargic. It's in lateral recumbency, which means it's just laying down. Temperature is highly elevated. It's at upon initial presentation 105.9. 102.5 is warm. 105.9 is extremely high. We treat it symptomatically for a heat stroke. However, there's a wound on the right shoulder that the owner has disclosed as being a month old. Hopefully that is the truth of the matter. Doctor checked the lungs. The lungs sounded okay. We're stabilized. So right now I'm running 500 cc straight bolus. And again, we're waiting and hoping that we can get funds to run a diagnostic blood panel and diagnostic radiograph. But as you can see, patient is really emaciated. I mean, this is a pretty bad case. It's just hard when we get limited information from the owners. Sometimes they come in here, they're very fearful of telling us the truth on it. They're afraid of getting in trouble. But we just want the truth. We're not here to get people in trouble or anything like that. But it helps us to better expedite the treatment of these little babies right now. So hopefully all the information that we got is true, but there's no way that just in a month's time that this dog it's emaciated. I mean, I can feel the bones, feel the hips. I mean, it has no muscle mass on it.
Can you come here? Yeah. Okay, so I need to go over an estimate with you, okay? I need to go over an estimate with you, okay, on how much it could be, okay? Yeah. So we have the exam, which is 25. They want to do blood work, which is 100. And they want to do x-rays, which is anywhere from 75 to 125. And then hospitalization. The dog needs to be hospitalized. The temperature was over 105, which means they could seizure from that. That's like a heat stroke. But there's something else going on with the dog. The dog is extremely thin, and that's not normal, okay? So you're looking at anywhere from here to here for a total right now.
300 to 600?
Yes.
How old is that dog?
I have no idea. How long have you had the dog?
About 2 years, I think.
Where'd you get the dog from?
From the SPCA.
Okay, well something else is wrong with the dog because it's extremely thin and its head is like something right here, so there's something going on. They really need to do blood work and x-rays on the dog because that's not normal.
What if I just keep the dog right there?
No, the dog is in critical condition right now. One, because it's overheated probably from being in the car. It's too hot out there to be sitting in the car, okay? And two, the dog is extremely thin. The dog's only 28 pounds, so this dog should be at least 50, 60.
What if I just leave him like that for a while?
You can't just leave the dog like that. You can't leave the dog like that, sir. No, that's cruel.
You think better to put him to sleep?
No, I think you need to do the blood work and x-rays and find out what's wrong with the dog so that we can treat the dog.
I've been doing that for 2-3 years like that though. The last 6 months, let's say 3 months or something, he's been like that. But he walks around slowly, you know.
Okay, well he shouldn't be. He needs to be taken care of. He needs to have this done so we can figure out
I
what's
used to take
going
care of
on.
dogs before. You know, I'm from Hawaii. I take care of dogs. I had 4 or 5 dogs with me. I got all kinds. Hunting dog. I got a lot of hunting dogs I had. But these are real good dogs. Yeah, I fall in love with this dog.
Well, that's a nice
Yeah.
dog. You need to take
But
care.
I
We need to
think-
find out
No,
what's
he
wrong with
sleeps with me too.
him. Okay, well,
But
we need to
the
find out
only
what's wrong with
problem,
him.
You
though.
know the injury? Can't they just stitch him?
Yeah, but what? He's got bigger problems. That's
Huh?
he has bigger problems. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah, I
least
know
of
she
his.
has bigger problems.
That one is nothing right now compared to what else is going on with the dog.
What if they just stitch him for me?
He doesn't understand. He wants us to just stitch
Yeah,
the
that's
dog
the
and
only
send him
thing.
home, but he doesn't understand. That's the least of his worries.
That's the only thing. She starts scratching him.
Sir, I'm going to try and explain this to you as easy and clear as possible. I'm going to try to explain this to you, and hopefully you can understand. Your
I
dog,
understand with her already.
your dog is dying, and
Yeah.
you're worried about a stitch, okay? I don't think you understand, because your dog is dying. It may not make it through the night. And
Tonight?
and you're worried about a stitch, so you don't understand.
Who stitch him? In the morning.
Something's
I
wrong
feed him
with
pepper food.
Something's wrong with your dog
Beef, beef.
because the bones of his skull is showing. That is not normal for a dog that's
I know the big side of his shrine.
Yeah, it shrunk because there's something wrong with your dog. Your dog is barely breathing right now, and it's not because of the wound.
He was out in the sun too long.
It was out in the sun too long, and it was in your car.
Yeah, because I had him shampooed this morning.
Okay. You had him shampooed?
Yeah, I shampooed him this morning.
Oh, you shampooed him. I don't think this man understands a word I'm saying. I can't connect with him. I don't know how to connect with this gentleman. I think you should have him surrender the dog. He wants to put it to sleep. What's the difference?
No, not right now, my
Then
kid.
is it okay for us
I
to
can
go
feed
ahead
him.
and hospitalize and do the blood work then? Is it okay?
No, I gotta take him home because my wife said don't spend anymore. I spent thousands of dollars already.
Okay. So here's the problem. You can't take him. You cannot take him. Okay?
Why?
Because he's dying. So the only way you can take him is if we call the police, and they will have to talk to you. So that's the only thing. Call animal control.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's illegal to take a dog that's suffering right now. It's illegal.
The way it is now, you guys can keep the dog.
Yeah,
but
that's
put
what
him
we're
to
gonna do.
sleep.
That's what
But
we're
put him to sleep.
I mean, I don't, there's no way to communicate with somebody like that. I don't know. Yeah, I can't get him. Yeah, I can't get him to understand that his dog. And I'm sorry, but I didn't like the cold, callous attitude of, well, yeah, I just put him to sleep. So get me a photo of that dog so I can see if I can get some rescue to step up to the plate for that dog.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
All right, thanks. Okay, bye.
Bye.
I gotta put him to sleep already.
I would rather treat him and save him, honestly, than I'm trying, and without your money, don't worry about it. We'll find him a good home, all right? It won't cost you a dime, all right?
I spent too much money already.
You already spent too much money. I got you.
Put him to sleep already. I think.
I see.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to make from that, What do you say to someone who doesn't understand either what you're saying or doesn't quite grasp that their dog is pretty much dying? Sometimes I can't stand people, I'm gonna tell you. Let's see, who's bugging me now? Oh, Beverly is sending me a photo of that dog. Oh my God, see? I mean, look how sad that looks. That doesn't want to care about what. So a lot of the dogs in here are from the pet care center. Okay, this one right here we did an FHO on. The black one down there, we did the orthopedic surgery on that dog over there. So that's Jesse. This dog right here and the dog he's hugging is also from us. So, and that dog right there is from us. Yeah. not to mention Cookie, you know, so a lot of the dogs, where's my min pin?
In the office, we need to clip her nails.
Oh, dude, we rushed her out yesterday so fast. I mean,
Do you want to clip her nails?
yeah, I can clip her nails.
Okay,
Sure.
I'll go get her.
Watch out, you're gonna step on a dog. So isn't this the cutest little quaint little place, you know? And can you imagine what the weekends are gonna be like here? You know, because a lot of tourists, you have the studios across the street. Ah, my little girl.
Here she is.
Hi, beautiful. Hi, baby. She's a parvo survivor. So do we have nail clippers? Let's clip those nails, shall we? Look at that, you got free manicure and medical again, damn it. Do you have any,
I have no paperwork on her.
I know because you know,
Does she have her vaccinations?
yes.
How do you know how far to go when the nails are white?
You want to go to the curve. You want to go to the curve. You don't want to go much higher than
My
the
dog's
curve.
nails are white. She's
I know.
white
I
dog, so
hate black nails. It's
hard to
It
tell.
is. You can't tell. Oh my God! I can't believe how many times they were trying to talk me into putting her to sleep because she had to be on 2 heating pads, and we had to resuscitate her twice. Then we're gonna have to call the police. Because the only way you're getting this dog is if we take if the police come.
So you have them?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So you ran a test?
I mean, we're gonna try and save him. We're gonna do what we can to save him. But that's another day at Pet
You
Care
don't think
Center.
that there's an obstruction there that created that kind of...
I can't cut him open right now. He'll be dead.
No, but x-rays.
Of course, we're gonna do X-rays and everything.
Oh, that just happened today.
Yeah, he's on the table right now as we speak.
I
Girl.
love it when they bring them in and they go, I don't know how they got like this.
Oh, I love that, don't you?
We have tuna
Make it big.
named Twinks.
It's like Tuna's twin. What are you doing, old lady?
I smell cinnamon.
It's
that.
right in front
My
of you.
candles!
Door, please.
You guys are perfect!
Thank you.
Perfection at its best.
Okay.
Oh my God, somebody's calling to talk bad about you. Hold on. Yes, Alex is here. Yes, I know. I've heard that about her too.
Such a little shit.
Our printer doesn't work.
You got it broken already?
Yeah, you're the cornerstone queen.
I'm not, my title is not an IT tech. I'm not a IT tech. I'm a veterinary technician. Sometimes.
You're the printer tech. I do know. They call me on everything.
Well, I'm sure they will.
Alma's fault. That's what they told me. And yeah, you fed him? Checked his bladder?
Yeah, I did. You can feed him. No, I don't feed him. I check bladder.
You need to check printers.
Okay. All right, so we've touched base on the fact that Alma is a miserable straight woman now. Okay. And we've talked about the wolf hybrid. And we had a dog that the owners surrendered because they couldn't figure out what was wrong with their dog. And the dog was skin and bones, and it almost died. And for me, every dog that comes in here, it's either parvo, obstruction, distemper. I mean, it's kind of like it's the same old thing. So of course, my guess was that it was an obstruction. We had gotten to the point where we were gonna have to put the dog to sleep. So the dog was dying, and I actually had kissed it to say goodbye because I figured we're done. The blood results were not going well. And so much like I've said before, I had said that if the blood didn't look better, that I was gonna let him go. I kissed Scooby goodbye, and I started to cry because I just figured that I had failed him. And then he stood up. I mean, skin and bones, I'm not joking, he stood up. And he looked at me like, don't give up on me yet. And I was like, no, I can't put this dog to sleep. So big fight with the staff, and I was like, no, I'm going to give him an ultrasound. So we had the doctor come in and do an ultrasound, and the ultrasound came back that there was an obstruction. We took him into surgery, and it was a corn cob. I'll show you the photo of the corn cob. We have it. And this, we keep in. We're gonna have a big old sign that says never give up, because this corn cob was in Scooby's stomach for months, and he's a miracle to be alive. So it kept moving and then getting plugged, and then moving and getting plugged, and so he's proof that you never give up. And so the doctor that did the surgery was Dr. Gonzalez, and so she said she was going to take him home to do his recuperation at home. And my hope was that she would fail as a foster. That's called a foster failure, where they don't, they end up falling in love with the dog. And so she started falling in love with him, and I was starting to sense that she was going to keep him. Well, it looks like the dog got out, so it ended up at the shelter. I mean, this poor dog can't get a break. And so at the shelter, she found him at the shelter, and so she can't go and pick him up without adopting him. So she's now the official owner of the dog. So Scooby has a happy ending. So it just goes to say, you never give up.